Good evening, everyone. I wanted to go over project number 1 with you. Project number 1, you are writing, you're actually mapping out your own fictional narrative. The directions and coursework will say that you were writing it, but you have an option to simply map out or plot out your own fictional narrative. Okay, so let's talk about exactly what that's going to look like. So part 1, you'll notice, is in Unit 2, Lesson 8. That's where you will go over different elements of what's in a fictional narrative and what separates that from other types of stories that you read. And then you will have 2 prompts to choose from. Choose the one that seems most interesting to you, and then obviously on your own, you're going to want to brainstorm what you're going to write about. Okay, I did post a graphic organizer that you can use in the Pages tab of our courseware. So before I talk about this anymore, let's go to your courseware. Okay, this is Alt 11B. Okay, we're going to go to the Pages tab. Let this load, and you will see right here where it says Fictional Narrative Graphic Organizer. If you click on that, it will give you a hyperlink. And again, if you hit the little arrow instead of the link right there, it will open up stuff in a new tab so you won't lose what you're looking at. And notice it actually comes down here because it loads it. And here is your graphic organizer for a fictional narrative. This is really helpful because it gives you the whole plot diagram right here. And this is what I mean by you can map out your own story. You don't have to write this for project number 1. You always have the option to, but you do not have to. So using a plot diagram like this, it'll show you like the important things you need to remember: a hook, your beginning, your middle, your end. Okay, and we know the beginning is the exposition, the rising actions, middle is your climax, end is your falling actions and your resolution. Okay, I think I said resolution beginning, but that's exposition, where you find out who your characters are. Okay, here's some things you want to remember. There should always be a problem. That's what makes it a story. There should be a solution. You should have a beginning, middle, and an end. This can be told in first person, third person, so choose who your main character is. And this down here doesn't really apply to you unless you're wanting to write it. But if you do want to write this and do more than map out the plot of your fictional narrative, you are welcome to do that. You can kind of make it whatever genre you want. Okay, so let's go back to this. So that's part 1. That's in Unit 2. Part 2 for this assignment is in Unit 3, Lesson 11. And that's where you will actually map out your fictional narrative using a plot diagram. And then you submit it. It's due September 16th. Again, if you would rather write it, you are more than welcome to do that. Just please remember to put it in the first person. That's using the pronoun I, and make sure that's always capitalized. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with.